Hello everyone, my name is Maggie and today we are going to start my new series where I go through all of my makeup collection piece by piece and talk to you about each individual product. I wanted to do it this way rather than just show you my overall collection because then I can really sit down with each category and give you my thoughts and opinions on what I have in my collection. We can really get into the nitty-gritty of each product, each category. So today we are doing primers, setting sprays, and setting powders. So the things that start and finish the base. Let's jump right into it. So obviously I think we're gonna start with primers. And I'm going to go in depth, in detail about every single product. Let's start with the brand that I have the most of. We're gonna start with e.l.f. e.l.f. makes my favorite primers, so we're gonna start with them. The first one up being this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This one is the one with the 4% niacinamide in it. It retails for $10. This product is vegan and cruelty-free. It says the e.l.f. Cosmetics Power Grip Primer plus 4% niacinamide preps and primes your face for the perfect makeup application while smoothing skin and brightening the look of dullness. This gel-based formula goes on clear, making it the ideal application base for all skin tones. And I agree. I like the one with the niacinamide in it because it helps kind of, I wouldn't say blur pores, but it does help like brighten the skin. It does have a little bit of like a smoothing property to it. It has a little bit of a pink tint, but that kind of goes away as you blend it in. And it just gives your skin a nice glowy base to it while also being super sticky. So your makeup has something to really grip on to. Let's see if, like it's sticky to the touch. So that foundation, you hear that? The foundation, anything you put on over top is really gonna grip and adhere to your makeup. I like this one when I want my makeup to last all day and I want that sort of blurring, like it just blurs your pores a little bit. The niacinamide helps brighten. Niacinamide is a skin-loving ingredient. What does niacinamide do? Niacinamide is such an important ingredient for our skin health. It can help cell turnover, so it just helps really brighten the skin. If you have any dullness, this is gonna help kind of cover that up, and then through the makeup, it just all shines through. I love this one. The next one is very similar, and it is probably my more favorite one. I like this one more. It is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. Now this is incredibly similar to the Power Grip Primer, but you can still get this one. You can't get this one. They brought it back. They had released it with like their Dew collection, their Jelly Pop collection, and then they got rid of the Jelly collection, and then they brought back this primer. This stuff is incredible. It is a very similar concept. It is a sticky, grippy primer that gives you this gorgeous dewy finish. I think this one's thicker and more sticky than the Power Grip Primer. Plus it has watermelon extract in it, which is super good for hydrating the skin, brightening the skin. I just cannot say enough good things about this primer. I wish you could still get it. It is one of my all-time favorites. Pretty much my day-to-day primer, just because I'm like, why not have my makeup stick to my face? Who doesn't like that? Absolutely love this. It just gives your skin this like glow from within. I'm all about the juicy, plumping, glowy skin, and this just helps achieve that. If you can ever get your hands on this again, pick it up immediately because it's just great. It's just great. And I really do think it's stickier than the Power Grip Primer. So like if I had to choose between the two, this bad boy would win. Turning gears from the sticky primers from e.l.f., I have the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Now this is like basically the complete opposite of those ones. It's more of like a silicone-y based primer. It retails for $10. They have one that comes in like a solid puck, but I got the liquid one. It will blur your skin, so if you have like large pores, fine lines, this is going to help kind of blur everything. I know it's hard on the back of my hand, but it fills in those pores and it gives your makeup like this slip to it, so everything will kind of just like glide on. It's really nice. I typically don't reach for it that often, if I'm being honest. I don't feel like I really need a lot of like pore filling stuff, but it's always nice to have. It's always a nice thing to have in your back pocket. I would recommend it if you have more like oily prone skin. People with oily prone skin tend to have like larger pores and whatnot, so this will help kind of fill those in and give you more of like a flawless blank canvas. It's not going to really help with the longevity of your makeup per se, but for like a day-to-day primer, like this would be a good option, I would say. Last from e.l.f., I promise. This isn't necessarily a primer, but I use it as a primer when I want like that glowing skin. Not so much like a dewy hydrated glow, but like a radiant glow. And that is the e.l.f. Liquid Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Glow booster for radiant skin. Now I have seen some people use this as a foundation. I can't do that. It's a little too dark for me. This one is in the shade 1 Fair, and it's still a little bit too dark. But this underneath makeup, if you just want like radiance, she's your gal. If you want like sun-kissed, glowy skin, she's everything and more. It is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter, whatever, but it's only like 10 bucks, I think. It is $14. Comes in a bunch of different shades. A multi-purpose liquid glow booster that gives your complexion a soft, focused, social filter effect IRL. Glowy makeup and skincare hybrid for dewy skin. Complexion looks healthy and more radiant. It can be worn over or under makeup. Like I have sometimes worn this as a highlighter, or I'll like concentrate it right where I usually put my highlighter. Like I'll underpaint, so I'll put it on before my foundation. I've put it all over my face as a primer. I've mixed it in with foundations. Every which way, it looks stunning, beautiful. And there's 12 different shades, so not the best shade range, but if you're using it as like a highlighter mixer type thing, it works. But if you're using it as a foundation, it's kind of like, unless you perfectly match this. I can't use it as like a foundation on its own because it is too dark and it emphasizes, like I just have too much going on for that. But I love it under makeup and mixed in with makeup and over makeup. Okay, let's move away from e.l.f. for a second. 2 more primers to talk about and then we'll move on. The next one, Caliray So Blown Clean Blurring Primer with Collagen Peptides. This is a similar vibe to the e.l.f. Poreless Putty one, in the sense that it is like a blurring, pore filling, silicone-y primer. This size is $36 for 1 fluid ounce. They are certified clean beauty brand at Sephora. This product has collagen peptides, so it's going to give your skin a little bit of bounce, a little bit of something, and it also has niacinamide in it. It does kind of, it's more of a mattifying primer, I would say. So again, if you have like oily skin, this is better for you. When I want like that flawless, camera ready, when I want to look absolutely perfect, I tend to reach for this one over this one, just because it has, I feel like, a few more skin loving ingredients. It's a little bit smoother on the skin. It feels very soft. Smells like a tropical vacation. In the summertime, I tend to reach for more like mattifying primers, like just blurred. So I tend to reach for this one. It's silky smooth. Even on the back it says like plumping hydrator, pore eraser, oil controller, makeup replacer. You can wear pore filling primers on their own if you want, if you feel so inclined. This gives your skin like a plump, smooth canvas, blank slate. My last primer that I want to talk about in my collection is one that I also got from a BoxyCharm box. I've been loving my BoxyCharm subscription, by the way. I think it's so fun to get like 5 full-size products that I get to try out each month for like a fraction of the cost. It's incredible. This is the OPV Beauty Joy Adenuga, that was not right, Skin Gold primer. It says Skin Gold primer is composed of a liquid formula and its featherweight consistency features specks of a shimmery gold color that presents a warmth and bronzed depth to the skin. This product also performs like a traditional primer and is adept at smoothing over the skin, filling in creases, and minimizing large pores. It's got rose water, orchid extract, and vitamin B3. This is a primer product that prioritizes the skin and will leave you with a soft, smooth, and blemish-free complexion. I really like it. It retails for $35, it looks like. I wouldn't say that it's very like smoothing or pore filling or whatever. It's a radiance primer in my opinion. It's got like this orangey tint to it, but when you put it on under makeup and like it blends out. Like it's very similar to the e.l.f. Halo Glow in my opinion, where it's just like it is a radiance primer. It's going to give your skin that glow in a shimmery way, not in like a hydrated way, but it is a really nice primer. I really enjoy it under makeup. I really don't have anything bad to say. When I first opened the box and I was like, this is a bright orange primer, what is happening? But that orangey tint doesn't really stay, so you don't really have to worry about that. But I've really been liking it and I have been reaching for it quite a bit. Let's move on to setting powders. This is a quick one because I only own 2 and I use them practically every day. We're going to start off with this one. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Loose Setting Powder. I love this stuff when I'm baking, when I just need a little dusting under the eyes. It is a beautiful translucent powder. It really smooths the skin. If you want, like, sometimes if my like makeup isn't sitting the way that I want it to, it's looking kind of chalky or whatever, I'll take this and it's almost like a filter for your face. Like it's a very lightweight powder that just really sinks into the skin. I know you can't see anything really because it's translucent, but it just sinks into the skin. If I'm like, I just need my face to look flawless, I'll go in with this. I typically use it for baking purposes, like you've seen me in my videos using it for that. I just love this stuff. It retails for $42 for 0.59 ounces, and this container has lasted me so long. It's because it's huge, it's gigantic, but I love this so much. I don't own too many Too Faced products anymore. I feel like they've kind of fallen off, but that one, if you have to pick up anything from Too Faced, if you're in the market for a good setting powder that is trustworthy and lasts a long time, I recommend that one. Another setting powder that you've seen me use 1,000 times is my tried and true. This is probably my favorite setting powder of all time. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. This stuff is great. Now, it only comes in one shade. This is the translucent shade. It is a vegan, cruelty-free brand. I can't attest to the waterproof aspect, but if you want your makeup to not budge even a little bit, pick up this powder. It is kind of hard because of that one shade. Like, even it's a little bit dark for my skin tone. I find that once I put on like bronzer and everything, it kind of blends together. I use this is my go-to day to day, just because it helps my concealer and my foundation not crease. It literally sets it into place. It's like if glue was in a powder form. Truly lasts all day. It doesn't like bunch up and get cakey like some other powders that I've tried in the past have. Like, it'll look good once I put it on, and then like an hour later it's like all bunched up and powdery and gross. This does not do that. It says it mattifies for up to 11 hours, so if you're using this day to day, you will have no problem. No problem at all. Let's move on to my setting sprays. Up first, I want to talk about the Dermablend Lock and Last Water Resistant Setting Spray. This retails for $28 for 3.4 fluid ounces. This Dermablend brings you Lock and Last Water Resistant Setting Spray. The skin hydrating long wear formula locks in makeup for up to 24 hours. Feel the seal of instant gripping power upon application. Smudge, transfer, and water resistant up to 24 hours. I don't know about none of that waterproof stuff. I've never tested it. But these two together, if you want your makeup to last all freaking day and not move, if you're going out, if you're gonna sweat, locks it in. It is incredible. When I know that I have a long day of wearing a lot of makeup, like if I'm going out somewhere, if it's gonna be hot, whatever, and I want my makeup to look fresh and not like worn in all day, I will use this. The mist on this is pretty nice, I would say. Not the greatest, but still pretty good. It's all over my pants now. This stuff is great. It does have a little bit of a strong alcohol scent. Alcohol is the second ingredient on the list, but I don't mind it. If you are sensitive to like alcohol in your makeup, then maybe I wouldn't pick this up, but it is just great. I love this stuff so much. The e.l.f. Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. This says the e.l.f. Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist is a lightweight makeup setting spray that absorbs blue light, protects skin, and sets your makeup. Got like a little ball in there to shake it up. This retails for $10. It's vegan and cruelty-free. Blue light is another causer of aging in the skin, so I get what they're going for here. I don't really know how to test that per se, because it's like either there's blue light or there's not. But this is a really good setting spray. It really does set down your makeup. It kind of helps with any powderiness or cakiness. Gives your skin a little bit of a boost, hydrating aspect to it. But it's not like it dries down matte, so it'll help lock your makeup in place. I really like this. I really don't have anything bad to say about it. Like I cannot confirm or deny about the blue light absorbing of it, you know, but I do like it, and I would recommend it for anyone looking for a good drugstore setting spray. The next setting spray I have is this little baby mini guy. This is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. I got this little sample at a beauty event type of thing that I went to. This size, this is 1.01 fluid ounces, retails for $16. Think about that for a second. That's insane. That's insane. I like it. It's long wearing. It does help your makeup set in place. It's alcohol free, so it's not gonna like dry down. This is definitely more of a moisturizing radiance setting spray than like the other ones, where those kind of dry down more matte and sort of like lock your makeup in place. This one, if your makeup's looking a little bit cakey or powdery or whatever, this will help kind of absorb some of that powderiness. It's similar to like the MAC Prep and Prime, I think is what it's called. I don't know. This has aloe vera and hyaluronic acid, so it's a really hydrating product. It gives you like the radiance to your skin. I really like this. If you have dry skin and your makeup sometimes just looks super powdery and cakey, I would definitely recommend something similar to this, if not this one. Would I purchase it on my own? Probably not, just because it's so expensive. And I want a setting spray that's going to lock down my face. I like adding the radiance with other products rather than like my setting spray. But sometimes if my makeup's looking a little too matte or cakey, I'll go in with this, and it works. It's fine. So that's that. The last setting spray that I have in my collection is a new one to me. I haven't talked to you guys about this one because I'm waiting to film a haul, but I'm waiting for some other stuff to come in. But I recently bought a bunch of stuff from Ulta, and this was one that I picked up. This is the NYX Face Glue Setting Spray. Transfer resistant makeup setting spray. This retails for $10. It is vegan and cruelty free. It says, get glued with the NYX Professional Makeup Face Glue Setting Spray. Locks in makeup for 24 hours. Waterproof, transfer, and fade resistant. Boosts color with no sticky finish. So again, this is one that is going to set down your makeup. It is going to make your makeup last all day. You guys know how much I love the NYX Brow Glue. This was like the little baby edition. I think they also made a face primer that I haven't tried yet, but I want to. I really don't have too much of an opinion of this yet. It's nice. I've used it once or twice so far. It does make my makeup last all day. I just haven't, I'm not like there yet with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice. I wouldn't go so far yet to say that I love it, but I have not tried it enough. Like, I didn't even set my face with it today. So it's here. I'm still, like, I literally, like, you can see, maybe I have not used this enough to really gather an opinion. I like the packaging though. I think it's really cute. The mist on it is definitely not my favorite. It's a little intense, kind of shot at me, but it just, yeah, this is one that's going to set down your makeup rather than really give any like radiance or anything like that. Like, this is a setting spray. All right, you guys, so that is it. Those were my primers, face powders, setting powders, and setting sprays. I hope you guys enjoyed this like in-depth walkthrough of what I have. I don't have a super huge collection, but I do have a collection bigger than the average person, I would say. I'm a makeup enthusiast, as I say in every video. I just love talking about the products that I have and what my like real opinion of them are. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these, or if there's anything I should try that might be similar to what I've talked about today. Love to hear from you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Next time we will do concealer and foundation. Yay! All right, bye.